Republican strategist Erin Elmore, conservative columnist Matthew Foldy, and the host of the David Harris Jr. Show, David Harris. Guys, great to see you on a Friday as always. Thanks for being with me.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so this is just, it's surprising that, you know, they want to unite people and they say they want to get to, I feel like, David, this is like the president saying we need to find the root cause when they're not looking at the root cause of what they're saying and their rhetoric against MAGA.
Let's not forget that just not too long ago, Joe Biden was calling everybody that was unvaccinated a threat, where there was a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
And what did you make of the United We Stand summit there?
There has been nothing uniting about Joe Biden's words over the last couple of weeks. His speeches have become increasingly angry. He just looks like he has hate in his heart and in his eyes. He's screaming, he's yelling, and talking about the problems in our country. He's talking about MAGA Republicans. I think people sitting at home worrying about gas prices, worrying about the grocery store, worrying about what their children are learning in school, worrying about the border, are looking at these speeches and looking at this guy saying, this person has absolutely no ability to understand what I'm going through. Inflation is skyrocketing. We're seeing the highest mortgage rates since the 2008 financial crisis. There are real problems in this country, and Joe Biden is ignoring every single one of them and just targeting conservative Republicans who fight our wars, pay our taxes, and love this country.
Yeah, and I know, Matthew, you want to weigh in here. You know, white supremacy, the biggest threat to our country. We have an invasion happening at our border, and you rightfully pointed out on the 9/11 anniversary that there was a Democratic post, including the terrorists, as part of those who were fallen that day. Got to leave it there for the moment, but we know, Erin, Matthew, and David, you'll all be sticking around for the next hour. More to come, your worst takes of the week, and some good ones. Thanks, guys. Still ahead, we have the worst takes of the week. And of course, because it is Friday, Meme Team is up next. We have John's favorite memes of the week, plus our rock star panel. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You know the show. You know we do this every Friday. It is the worst takes of the week. We want to welcome back in our panel, Erin Elmore, Matthew Foldy, and David Harris Jr. Guys, great to see you. And some really good bad takes this week. Except the one you are nominating, and we'll see what takes the cake. So my worst take is KJP telling the press the administration is not to blame for this border crisis. Your worst take, I guess it involves a Hardee's restaurant?
Yeah, and some pillows. How about Mike Lindell, the MyPillow guy, getting basically accosted outside of a Hardee's restaurant by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, who then took his cell phone. This is a private citizen. He is not involved in President Trump's administration or ever was in any sort of official capacity. This is a complete obstruction of justice. This is a man, a citizen, who simply has opinions. We are now living in a bizarre police state where you can be penalized and harmed irreparably simply for having an opinion. This is what happens in banana republics and third world dictatorships, and it should not be happening here in the United States of America. This is nothing more than a fishing expedition, and it's really sad, and it's really scary, and it's really sick.
Yeah, and so true, Erin. And I guess they surrounded his car, so it is scary to think about why, you know, what you would do if you were sitting at a Hardee's and you were surrounded by cars. Okay, Dave.
Yes. The clip is going to show basically one of the ladies from Martha's Vineyard where the illegals were shipped off there by DeSantis, basically saying that they don't have housing. They don't have any place to put all these people, 50 people, and that's too overwhelming.
Health challenges are, we have, at some point in time, they have to move from here to somewhere else, right? We don't have the services to take care of 50 immigrants, and we certainly don't have housing. We're in a housing crisis as we are on this.
All right, so mine is bad for three reasons. It's the Biden administration fiddling while Rome is burning, signing the Inflation Reduction Act the same day the stock market tanked. Now, this is bad for three reasons. The past, we're officially in a recession, although Democrats and journalists are denying this.
First take this week has to be Charlie Crist, the former congressman running for governor right now in Florida, who actually said this about vaccine passports in September of 2022.
We should have vaccine passports. I think that's important.
20 seconds left. What do you think the worst take is? Erin, what's your fave?
I mean, I love the Martha's Vineyard stuff so much. So I'm going to go with David Harris Jr. Oh, no, we can't house these people, but we want diversity, equity, and inclusion.
I agree. Matthew, what's your fave?
I agree. Martha's Vineyard takes the cake.
David, to you?
It's unanimous.
Well, since I can't vote for my own, and I love Mike Lindell, I'd say that. But my shirt today, Bidenflation. Americans need to understand that this inflation, this catastrophe, is 100% on Joe Biden. David Harris Jr. Store. Represent.
That's a vote for me. Let's go.
The vote is in. Our panel has spoken. On the other side, we have Meme Team. We'll be right back.
The stunning thing to me is here we are 20 years later, and the attack on the symbol of our democracy was not coming from terrorists, but it came from literally insurgents attacking the Capitol on January 6th.
How great is it, Erin, Matthew, and David, that even in his absence, John graces us with the best of the best. No one memes like the curated meme team. I'm glad you're with us.
That's always fun.
Love the meme team.
So good. I was laughing so hard I got a little teary at some of them. All right, let's get right to our memes. Always ladies first. Erin, what do you have for us?
All right, I gave Joe, yes, official Agnew. So listen, the Queen's passing is very sad and very tragic, but if you don't laugh, you're going to cry. So they put President Trump's face on various pictures of the Queen, and I think it just is a great way to lighten the mood and just make everyone laugh in this dark time. And we've seen wall-to-wall coverage of the Queen's processions and funerals, and now we're going to see 4 great pictures paying homage with the greatest president of the United States, President Donald J. Trump, 45. So this is a lot of fun.
I love it. And we do need to lighten the mood a little, of course. There was so much in the world that's going on. Matthew, what is your meme for us this week?
Well, sticking with the inflation meme, I went with this one here because people are facing massive problems in America, and the solution of Democrats is to sick the IRS agents on them, audit them, and bankrupt them. With the
Harris Jr. I mean, the shirt right there also illustrates what's happening. In addition to your meme, you're going to make sure people know exactly what's up.
Yeah, 100%. America cannot forget, as much as the mainstream media would love for Americans to focus on anything other than inflation, while the current commander in whatever you want to call him wants to parade and celebrate his Inflation Reduction Act, like as Matt said, it's only going to target more Americans. How are they going to get the money to pay for all this slush fund? If you look at the numbers, you cannot, they don't lie. The numbers don't lie.
And we hope John is enjoying some downtime today. As always, the meme team, we can't do it without all of you. Erin Elmore, David Harris Jr., Matthew Foldy. Of course, for more memes, you want to check out their social media as well and follow them. Thanks, guys, and have a great weekend.
meme team.
Thank you so much. You
Thanks.
as well.
Thanks, guys.